live. We are live in the building. E-King Fight News. E-King Fight News is live. Let me get right back at it. Let's continue where we left off here.
Roy Rigondeaux does something you used to do quite frequently. Sets up as if to throw a jab and leads with...
Whoo!
Hard right hand.
Look at that. Look at it. The Donaire lands a right hand, and let's see what happens here.
By Donaire on the face of Rigondeaux.
Immediate counter left hand. Another counter left hand.
Left hand for Rigondeaux. Wanted to answer back.
Rigondeaux answered right back like champions do. Landed two and landed them both harder, I thought.
Like champions do, Rigondeaux answers back. This dude is a, you know, ever since the Olympics, no one has touched this man in the ring. No one.
Finally ended at 13 last night, but Anthony has been sensational.
That's it. Say, no, he's not going to catch you by surprise. Keep your hands up so he doesn't surprise you. Keep your hands up so he doesn't surprise you. And stay low. That's it. That's it. And change up the hands. Change the hands. You understand? Vary your rhythm. You understand? What you hear? How you feeling? Good? Let's go. Chop, I'm chopping. Now change it up now. Right to the top, right to the bottom.
It's Golovkin's theme song. The White Stripes, Golovkin.
Nonito Donaire was a 2-to-1 favorite or better in some places coming into the fight. Nonito Donaire has fallen behind a little bit in CompuBox numbers.
A little bit.
So far more active.
Jim Lampley's being nice.
Okay, Jim, you know, I tell you
Harold,
something.
how do you have the fight?
I got a 3-0, 30-27 Guillermo Rigondeaux. You know, Jim, he's getting off, and Donaire isn't. And that's basically the fight. Look at this. The guy throws 4 or 5 punches, and Donaire doesn't throw one.
Oh.
Nonito Donaire is
Donaire apologizes. What a nice guy.
He's got to start punching. Rigondeaux circling the wrong way, just like Beck said. Southpaw's going to the right, he's going to the left, but he's getting off. He's landing punches, winning the rounds. 3-0,
Rigondeaux.
24 hours, various signs emerged, suggesting that perhaps Donaire's preparation for the fight was not optimum. So far, it appears in the ring that may be the case. Or perhaps...
How is Jim Lampley already making excuses for Nonito Donaire? Already making excuses, talking about he wasn't prepared for this one. I better not hear nothing like that from Lomachenko. By the way, E-King Fight News, subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up if you're out there. You gotta hit the thumbs up. Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Lomachenko. To me, both of these guys are in my top 5 pound for pound. Both of them. And I believe that the winner of this fight will be crowned #1 pound for pound. I think a lot of people are anticipating a Lomachenko victory, and that would give, you know, that fan base of Lomachenko's the confidence to you know, proclaim him #1 pound for pound. But it's always a double-edged sword, because if you're in that situation, that means if you lose, your opponent will propel above you. And then Rigondeaux might be able to steal that #1 spot that has eluded him for so many years. And he has every right to take that spot, because what he's doing right now is the definition of pound for pound. You know, a lot of people forget what pound for pound means. And, you know, unfortunately, the Ring magazine had just released a pound for pound list with Gennady Golovkin at #1. And it's such a shame how far the Ring magazine has fallen. Because, you know, they were, at one point in time, it was the Bible of boxing. But ever since fucking De La Hoya took over that outfit, it's a whole nother story. And I gotta say, Guillermo Rigondeaux, if he beats Lomachenko, he's earned it. He's #1 pound for pound. Every other fighter has ducked him in his own weight class. in the weight class above, fighters have ducked him. You know, Roman Gonzalez wanted nothing to do with this man, and he was up there on the pound-for-pound list. You know, Guillermo Rigondeaux, 2-time Olympian gold medal. If he can beat VASYL Lomachenko, he's going to pull off something extraordinary. It would be an upset for ages upon ages. You know, he will truly make history. Shout out to Jesus Doe out there. This fight is going to be interesting. They hate RIGO so much. With Loma being the busier fighter, RIGO will have to knock out Loma. It can't go to the decision. Yeah, you know what? Bob Arum might have the fix in with the judges. He might. He just might have it in for Guillermo Rigondeaux. But it's all about creating separation. And Rigondeaux, you know, he doesn't have close fights, really. He doesn't have, you know, you might want to score some of his fights. And you know, Rigondeaux's pretty much, you know, he's winning most of the rounds. Very few fights of his have been close on the cards. Yes, Rigondeaux does have a reach advantage in this matchup. And Guillermo Rigondeaux, in my opinion, is the better boxer from the outside. And it'll be interesting. It'll be so interesting if we're going to see Lomachenko take a similar approach he did with Gary Russell. Let's not forget Gary Russell was supposed to be thought of as the better professional fighter. But it was VASYL Lomachenko boxing from the outside, giving him a giving Gary Russell a bit of a boxing lesson with his foot speed and his quick movements. But Guillermo Rigondeaux is someone that can match Lomachenko's speed for speed. So let's finish up this round here.
Is all that in everything his amateur record suggested is true.
And that's what I think the case may be, Jim. I think he's all that and everything that is amateur.
In my opinion, Rigondeaux can match VASYL Lomachenko, you know, punch for punch, foot speed for foot speed. Hand speed is right up there. I believe he's the faster man. But Lomachenko is very speedy as well, you know. He's incredibly fast for someone in his weight class. But I do expect Rigondeaux to have that advantage, as he's the lighter fighter.
He can't quite commit to it as much as Donaire has been able to commit to it in previous fights.
But I think what's most stunning for a lot of ringsiders to see is that Rigondeaux's reflexes are so good and his hands are so fast that quite often Donaire will move as if to throw a punch and Rigondeaux pot shots him first.
Yep.
Rigondeaux his skills are a little sharper so far, and that's one of the reasons, Jim.
Hey man, if you guys are out there, smash the like button. We need all the likes we can get right now. And if you're not subscribed, you should be. Oh, what a right hand. Just Donaire just got his hand up for that one, or else he would have been knocked down.
Rigondeaux quite aware of it now. He gets in a left hand to the body. Hard shot.
He throwing some really hard shots, Jim, with bad intent on it. Bad intent.
Beautiful that was a beautiful body shot.
Checks if Donaire is okay. Makes a verbal warning to Rigondeaux.
Oh, he just ate a left-hand shot.
A fight just broke out.
These are nuclear bombs they're trading.
Look at Guillermo Rigondeaux. Well, what happens when Lomachenko gets hit with one of these shots? What happens when Lomachenko gets hit with one of those fucking bombs Rigondeaux just threw? Did you see that finish? My goodness. Look at this once again.
Now he gets in a left hand to the body. Hard shot.
He throwing some really hard shots, Jim, with bad intent on it. Bad intent.
Low blow by Rigondeaux. Benji Esteves right there to step in and see it.
Rigondeaux hits him with a body shot. Then look at this exchange. Beautiful left hand, left to the body. An elbow from Donaire. Another left hand.
These are not great action
You know, it's not putting, Lomachenko down. Or sorry, no, Donaire. It looked like he didn't get severely hurt there. But if Rigondeaux can hit Lomachenko right on the chin, there's a good chance he can get hurt. There's a good chance. I'm telling you guys, Lomachenko can get hurt, and it can be lights out. It can easily be lights out. Rigondeaux does have one shot power in his left hand. Jesus Do. Loma uses his speed differently for offense, and RIGO uses his speed more for defense. RIGO's a harder puncher and he breaks bones. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Rigondeaux has broken multiple jaws of multiple opponents. He broke that dude's jaw, Jazza Dickens. He injured the Japanese warrior. He hurts Donaire's eye. He hurts his eye later in this fight. Man, he's injured more than a few opponents.
An old saying in boxing, class tells over time. And Donaire thought going into this fight, Rigondeaux used to the shorter distances, Donaire's class would tell over time, and that remains to be seen. But so far, it's Rigondeaux's, where he had smaller margins in the first round and maybe second round. He seemed to widen them every round, maybe until...
Oh, good right hand shot. What do you guys think? Predictions? Lomachenko versus Guillermo Rigondeaux. What do you guys think, man? E-King Fight News. What do you guys think about this one? Now let's check this out. I was also checking out the Walters fight. Walters versus Donaire. And what an incredible finish. Man, I don't know what happened to Nicholas Walters, but this was not the Walters that showed up to face Lomachenko. This was not the same guy that fought Lomachenko.
He's still not throwing any body shots.
There's that Walters uppercut again.
Yeah, man, I want RIGO to win too, man. I'm riding with Rigondeaux on this one.
And that's a severe deficit cumulatively as we keep going from round to round.
Most definitely, because the kid, Walters, is still going to Nonito's body every chance he gets. Good body shot there by Nonito. But you see Nicholas come right back with it.
Inside, Donaire at least has chances.
Man, Nonito Donaire.
There's not a lot Nonito seems to be able to do.
Nonito Donaire was just, he went to hell in this fight, man. He was not ready for Nicholas Walters. He just wasn't ready for it.
Walters got most of his professional training in the gyms of Panama City in Panama. And I said to him, does everybody there want to be Roberto Duran? He said, everybody is Roberto Duran. They all fight with the same energy.
But you know what? In my opinion, who's the last great fighter Lomachenko beat? Was it Nicholas Walters? Yeah, okay. Shout out to Jesus Do. Rigondeaux has broken orbital bones, ribs. So imagine with his weight gain, the kind of power he's gonna have. Yeah, how much harder his punches will be in opposition to what people believe. They keep saying size, but you know what? Rigondeaux might be able to neutralize Lomachenko's power, Lomachenko is not like a one-punch knockout guy. Not at all. He's someone who throws a lot of volume. He likes to throw a lot of punches, but he's the kind of guy that'll frustrate you and sort of break you down mentally. But you don't have... Rigondeaux, the last thing he's going to do is break down mentally. This man has an iron will. He's been through hell. He's been through the Cuban amateur system. He's been through the Olympics. You know, I'm sure he's fought with injuries. He's been knocked down multiple times in some of his fights. Got knocked down against Nonito Donaire. He got knocked down in that fight. You guys don't believe me? Check out the Donaire fight. Check this one out. Let me fucking open this shit up, man. I remember Nonito Donaire did get a knockdown in this fight.
Two things I gotta say Rigondeaux also was doing here.
I believe it's the 8th round.
Body shot that he threw earlier was a very devastating punch. Although it was low.
I believe it was the 8th round. So we're gonna skip ahead and we're gonna check out the Rigondeaux knockdown.
Guillermo Rigondeaux. He's landed all his shots, though. He's got to get off. He's got to do something. He's got to move his hands. Guillermo Rigondeaux just landed most of his shots. 6-0.
Now it appears that Donaire understands that he needs to become more aggressive. Let's go to his corner where Max Kellerman is with trainer Robert Garcia.
Robert, what do you see so far?
Well, it's a difficult fight. You know, Rigondeaux's coming up with a good game plan. He's boxing and fighting on the outside, and that's where Nonito's made a few mistakes. But we're trying to tell him to cut the ring a little bit more. You know, stay a little more basic. We've got to start pressuring a little more. We're halfway through now, so we got to pressure a little more.
So you don't feel that Nonito has to change something dramatically here?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, we got to raise the pressure more, and when he does, that seems to be working a little. But it's still a pretty difficult fight.
How has Rigondeaux been able to put your guy into such a chess match?
Well, that's just
All right, I believe it's the 8th round where we see a knockdown. I believe it is.
Donaire misses with the right.
So let's see where we're at here. I want to see Rigondeaux just watch how he rebounds from getting knocked down.
As they say that, he throws a punch.
An uppercut.
Maybe a little too defensively to the point where he's maybe making rounds closer than
It was the 10th round? Was it the 10th? All right. Man, it took Nonito Donaire a while to connect then. It took him 10 rounds until he landed a good shot. Okay, this looks like it. This looks like it.
Boxing Donaire.
And I asked Rigondeaux yesterday if he cared about that, and he... Heavy hitters Chris Arreola and Berman Stavern. May 25, around the world.
Your hands up all the time. Hands up, let's go.
Jabs through 9 rounds.
Oh, he did. Oh no, that wasn't a knockdown. That was a slip.
Donaire came out in this round with an absolutely different attitude. He ran towards Rigondeaux, took a shot to give a shot. His shot was harder, and then he threw Rigondeaux down.
Knockdown's coming.
He should have been doing that 10 rounds ago. I'm getting 90 to 81. 9 rounds to nothing. Guillermo Rigondeaux. Jim, this guy is terribly prepared. Just terribly. I don't know if he hit a speed bag or what, but you know he can't hit Rigondeaux. He's not trying.
Down. Oh, big left hook. Down goes Rigondeaux. Look at Rigondeaux. He takes a bow. Look at the composure here.
Well, maybe we'll get to see something more exciting. That was good.
He's going to have to take chances like that to try to win this fight, Royce. It's because he took that chance that he scored that knockdown.
That's exactly right. I didn't say he didn't have to take chances. I said he had to.
Rigondeaux just using his foot movement. Circling the ring. Throws a jab.
Now he's making a fight out of it. And there he took a left hand.
Flashes the left hand.
Exactly.
And he's right back to boxing here. Right back to defense, right back to boxing. No worries.
Not bothering me at all. Donaire is looking to tee up one more left hook.
Yeah, man.
Right hand by Donaire.
And Rigondeaux will be able to adjust. That's the key word. He can adjust to what Lomachenko's going to bring to the table.
Because he has that kind of power. If he detonates on you, you got to go.
And Jim, I saw the caption of the upcoming fights. I must say my man Pascal did pick Rigondeaux, but we'll see if that's yet to come. Good hook.
Right hand by Rigondeaux.
And now has Rigondeaux controlled the pace now? It looks like he is controlling the pace at this point in time. And it's the same round he got knocked down in.
Donaire's never had a knockout.
Man, it's, whoever's in the stream out there, man, smash that like button. Let's get these likes up.
He's
Gotta get these likes up, guys. Come on.
And I must tell you that I guarantee you he may be 8 or 9 pounds heavier than Rigondeaux. That's not hurting him.
We did not get unofficial weights here tonight. In the state of New York, we are not allowed.
I appreciate that. Appreciate. Yo, keep the likes coming, man.
Because of Rigondeaux's counter-punching power and his rhythm, he's turned this round gradually back into the speed he wants it.
You hear that? Max Kellerman, man. If you give him the chance, he'll speak the truth every now and then. And Max Kellerman is the biggest. He's the biggest closet Rigondeaux fan. So he gets it, man.
Listen to me, damn it. That's right. We're going up to the 11th, brother. We're going into 11th. Hands up. He see Guillermo Rigondeaux stay kind of high right here till they came together.
Oh, shout out to Ian Campbell. He's saying it right now. Size will not completely matter in Rigondeaux versus Lomachenko. I agree. I don't think size is going to be the determining factor. Not at all. This is all about skills, ability to adjust, and Andre Ward before he retired. This is all about skills, ability to adjust, and clean, effective punching. You know, who's going to be the ring general in there? Who's going to control the pace of the fight? Who's going to be able to dictate the distance and range? Shout out to Nelchez in the building. Absolutely, you know, size is just how much you weigh, man. That's all it is. It might help you with your power, but that's all it does. This fight is not about power. It's not about athleticism. This is about pure skill. The essence of boxing. That's what it is. We got 2 Olympic gold medalists. Love from DR. Dominican, yeah, the Dominican Republic. Shout out to Nelchez. Hey, we gotta get the likes up in here, man. Everyone in the stream, get these likes up. Smash the like button.
And the other thing I see is the Grant gloves look a lot smaller than does the Everlast gloves.
So what does that mean, Roy?
Well, that he's got on more of a puncher's glove than does Donaire. The Everlast glove looks a little bigger, looks like more of a pillow, whereas the Grant glove looks more like a knuckle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember it, man. I wanted to bet on Rigondeaux so badly in this fight, but I just wasn't 100% sure. You know, similar situation. Rigondeaux's an underdog in this fight. Yo, get James Bond the fuck out of here, man. Fuck is James Bond? This is good quality, man. This quality's not bad.
It's another thing to sustain that pressure over the full 3 minutes. And Rigondeaux's been able to tame Donaire in the last 2 rounds by about the middle of the round.
Message retracted. That's what he's got. Rigo fights bigger fighters. Yo, shout out to Ian Campbell. Rigo fights bigger fighters. Who was bigger than Lomo? Maybe Walters? I think Donaire could be bigger than Lomachenko. Donaire's comparable in size. Nonito Donaire weighed 133 pounds on the night of the Walters fight. He likely weighed in 130 pounds for this fight. Rigondeaux thinks he weighed 140 pounds. He was huge in this fight.
So he got 2 points for the knockdown in the last round. If he made a couple of others close enough, who knows?
Nonito Donaire's wife, Rachel, very much involved in his career. Lives and dies with him here at ringside.
Last 3 minutes. This is the 12th round. Rigondeaux versus... Yeah, I've heard Nonito Donaire was upwards of 140 pounds. But I haven't been able to confirm it. I can scan through this HBO feed, and it will not show me a tail of the tape graphic it won't show it to you. Is that deliberate? I don't know. I don't know if it's deliberate. But look at the beautiful left hand there. And here Donaire is. Here he is. He's gonna be trying to protect his eye very soon because I believe he got injured. He got injured right there with the left hand. Confirmed he was 143. There you go. He just had to tackle Rigondeaux. Donaire was 143, and Rigondeaux just injured his eye. Yeah, I heard Rigo talking about it too. I haven't heard Donaire talk about his weight in this fight. HBO did not show the tail of the tape graphic where they normally show who weighed in. But the thing is, Donaire, according to HBO, he weighed in 133 pounds for the Walters fight. So I'd be surprised if he weighed in more against Rigondeaux. It's possible. But I would be surprised. That's all I'm saying. I think he would at least weighed 135 pounds for this one. Just there's a visible size difference between RIGO and Donaire just by looking at them.
He's got to be careful too because he's a little more square to Donaire's left hook.
Rigondeaux's trying to close the show.
Ooh, what a left hand shot. Yeah, Lomachenko, he's not a great inside fighter. He's not. But the thing is, Rigondeaux doesn't really fight on the inside either. Both of these guys are mid-range to long-range fighters. So, there's a chance that their skill sets will negate each other. And it might be there's a chance that it won't be exciting as we want it to be. There's a very good chance of this happening. So if this goes 12 rounds in sort of a boring fight, you know, that's not good for anyone. It's not good for Rigondeaux. Because he'll get blamed for it. If he wins or loses, he's going to get blamed for a boring fight. No way they blame Lomachenko for that shit. But there it is. Rigondeaux versus Donaire. I haven't seen Rigondeaux really, you know, go toe-to-toe with someone on the inside. He doesn't really do that voluntarily. He always tends to be close to the outside or at mid-range. I haven't seen Rigondeaux really go into a phone booth kind of fight. Shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, he's mostly long range, looking to set up a long straight left hand. That's what Rigondeaux is. You know? No shame in that.
What happened in the 12th? Rigondeaux came and went right in this area with a counter left hand. Landed a beautiful shot.
Oh boy, there you go. That's Rigondeaux all day long.
Blew up that eye, ruined his vision for the rest of the round.
CompuBox found Rigondeaux landing 16 of 33 power shots in the 12th round.
And look at Donaire, man. Talk about busted up. This is what Rigondeaux does to his opponents. I mean, compared to Lomachenko, yeah. Lomachenko doesn't have an inside game either. We saw what happened with Orlando Salido. We saw what happened with that fight. Let's check that out real quick. Gonna check that shit out right now. Let's see what I got right here. Let's see what I got right here.
Victories including 28.
Oh, your boy. Let's check out Lomachenko's inside game.
How you feeling?
Let's check out his inside game right now.
Don't worry about the ref. Don't worry about the ref. Just use your speed, use your distance, counter him. Don't stand there and trade with him. Just counter and move. Don't despair. Relax. Just give it time. Everything's going great. Open up the hooks. Open up the hooks behind the ears. And close up your guard. I can tell you, if you leave him breaking, put your foot.
Oh yeah, you know what it is. Thumbs up for the film study.
Jab, followed by a good left hand and a
Solid left hand
both caught him on the
from
chin,
Lomachenko
but they
there.
had no effect, and that's partially because of that size differential.
Happy box numbers through 3. Salido 22 of 120. Lomachenko 19 of 80. So Salido's
Look at Salido right away leading with body shots.
They both had 9 connected punches by
Right away.
In the third round, Harold, how do you have it so far?
Just getting right in there. And Lomachenko's just look at him avoid the trenches. He's just looking to catch Salido coming in, and he's looking to counter Salido here. He wants nothing to do with Salido on the inside.
He's the aggressor. He's punching harder. 2-1, 29, 28.
And what Lomachenko's going to do is whenever Salido gets inside, he's going to try and dart outwards with his feet, or he's going to try and grab him. Or he's going to try and counterpunch him. But look at Salido come right back with some body shots.
Here in round number 4.
He's landed some really good body shots, and a few of them are landing
Is that the way to beat Lomachenko? That was Salido's blueprint right here. Just don't give him time to think, and just keep outworking him, and that's what Salido did.
Particularly the right hand to the belly. Now Lomachenko manages to catch Salido with a right-hand shot coming in.
From long range, from this distance, Lomachenko seems to be able to see the shots coming and avoid them.
In my opinion, looking at that Gary Russell fight, Lomachenko, he controlled the majority of the action, pretty much dominated Gary Russell. To me, that wasn't a close fight at all. RIGO, yeah, that's true. RIGO will not fight like that. I don't see Rigondeaux doing what Salido did. I don't see that happening.
I'm going to have him very sore tomorrow because this is something that he's never experienced. This is one of the things in pro boxing that you don't get to experience much in amateur boxing. The body shots really don't count for much in amateur boxing, whereas the pro fight, they count and they hurt for 2 or 3 days after the actual fight.
But look at Lomachenko's style. If he fights like this, it's not going to be that entertaining. If Lomachenko is the one circling around the ring.
That isn't the case so far tonight against Orlando Salido.
It's important for Lomachenko to win a belt as soon as possible. He didn't want to be coddled on the way up, and that obviously isn't the case. I mean, he's hit very, very tough tonight.
Very tall order. Very tall order indeed.
Lomachenko didn't seem to be fazed by that. The body shots of Bob and Wolf. Hard right hand for Lomachenko on the inside.
And a body shot just after the bell there.
VASYL Lomachenko, his feelings about the political unrest in his home country, Ukraine.
Let me just see if I can find a tail of the tape here.
He's definitely winning the battle upstairs, but the battle downstairs is being won by Salido.
And I think Salido's, I call them chip shots, but he's so big for this fight that I think those little shots on the inside have Lomachenko concerned about going.
Beautiful left hook.
And that may be one of the reasons he's not doing it so much.
Yeah, I don't put a whole lot of stock into this fight, but at the same time, a lot of people give VASYL Lomachenko a pass for taking a loss here. And has Lomachenko avenged this loss of his? I think he should have fought Salido in a rematch by now. Instead, he's facing Rigondeaux in a very highly anticipated matchup. But I would want to see Lomachenko step up and take on Salido in a rematch if he beats Rigondeaux. If he loses to Rigondeaux, I would still like to see a rematch. But even if he wins, I'm not gonna forget about this one. Salido beat him. He's the man that beat Lomachenko. So if Lomachenko wants to get that blemish off his record, he really wants to be recognized as a great fighter, I think he's gotta face Salido. In my opinion, he's gotta face Salido. Salido's a real beast, and I expect Lomachenko as a great fighter to eventually avenge his only defeat, if this remains his only defeat. And that's assuming that Rigondeaux doesn't beat Lomachenko and gives him his second loss, because that is also very likely to happen. It's very possible. And by the way, speaking of size doesn't matter. Let's go to the post-fight real quick. And let's catch up with Lomachenko for a second.
One of the most decorated amateurs ever. You wanted to fight a guy like Salido right away. You got what you wished. Tell me about it.
Большое спасибо за этот шанс. Конечно, очень жаль, что не получилось использовать его. Ну, в любом случае, я удовлетворен. Я, в принципе, сделал все, что на сегодняшний день в моих силах.
Thanks for the chance to fight for a title in the second fight. I did my best. I really tried, but it didn't work out. So thanks, everybody.
Do you feel it was a good decision?
Я не хотел бы говорить по поводу судейства, потому как я спортсмен, и я не вправе делать решения какие-либо. Судьи всегда правы.
I don't want to say anything about the
Do I think Rigo can beat Orlando Salido? Absolutely.
What about the referee?
Absolutely. The thing is, the only problem with that, Orlando Salido weighs about 130, 135 pounds. I think Rigondeaux could beat Salido potentially, but Salido might be too big for Rigondeaux as well. You know, it's weird. But Salido's a big motherfucker. Like, he's really big. But do I think Rigondeaux could beat Salido? Yes. Yeah, I think Rigondeaux can take what Mikey Garcia did to Orlando Salido and build off of that. But that would be a really tough fight. Salido's a tough fight for anyone. He's super underrated.
Taking the bait and making excuses right now. He did not make weight, however, and his size and strength seemed to bother you. Tell me about fighting a fighter that size.
Let's hear Lomachenko here. Asked if the size of Orlando Salido gave him problems.
Я не знаю, просто я делал свою работу, просто я верил в себя, что я могу это сделать. Все дело.
Did the size give him issues?
Остальное. Руки не знают, что они не умеют бить. Ноги не знают, что они не умеют ходить и бегать. Знает все голова, поэтому все у нас есть.
I didn't try to think of it. I believed I could beat him even if he was a bigger fighter than me, but it's all in the head.
It's all in the head.
Take the bait, no excuses.
It's all in the head, yeah? I think Lomachenko understands that his size advantage should not make a huge difference. And you look at the guy training, you know, sparring with Shakur Stevenson. I want to see more from Lomachenko in the camp, and I want to see what he's going to bring to the table against Guillermo Rigondeaux. You know, he does a lot of interesting techniques. You know, he has the intelligence to train his mind to react properly. He has great reaction time. But will he be able to conquer the undefeated Cuban sensation Guillermo Rigondeaux? I'm not convinced at this point. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, because I'm going to wrap this live stream up. This has been E-King Fight News. As I mentioned before, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'm going to say good night to all you guys. Thanks for coming out here. E-King Fight News.